If you're watching this on the replay, this is just me trying out some new watercolors I picked up at Michael's. I threw away the sleeve, did I? No, I did not. The box. It was in a box. Since I'm upside down. Watercolor Set Artist Loft. So that's Michael's brand. Every single one of these was individually wrapped. And it took me a good 15 minutes to get them out and unwrap each one. So let's just draw on some book page. I did this for MS for Mondays on March 9th. The theme was March Meadows. So I gave it a little try. I enjoyed it. So I've already like drawn some stuff, but now I have yellow, so I can do the middle. I don't know what I'm doing. So just, I am painting a paper about Claude Monet or book page about Claude Monet. So at best, it will look like his work. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm gonna start with this little swirl here. I should. This might not be the best book page for this. I don't know. Give it a try. What color? Let's go with a blue. And then I have a little palette that I forgot I had. So I get up here for a little bit, and I know you can't see the colors. Hang on. How to best display this? Glue. It's about to fall. This thing is so big. What if I just turn it this way so you can see the color I'm dipping in here? Maybe there we go. My family's in there playing with the cat right now. So if you hear laughter, I guess it's funny. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, well, I'll do my best to read the chat. So what are you cutting fabric for? Oh, it's okay to go outside the lines. Yeah. Let's make it like it was on purpose. Oh, quilt. Oh, well, there's an art right there. Maybe one day. I've upgraded myself to at this point to a craft house. Hey, Carrie. Oh, you see the bottom of the screen. It says amateur watercolorist. I don't even know if that's what you call someone. Watercolors. Oh, it's your first quilt. I know it takes time, but maybe one day when I have a craft house, I've upgraded myself to a craft house at this point. Because I want to have stations. I want to have like jewelry making. I want to, like we make charms and dangles and stuff. And I want one for paper stuff, one for mixed media. I want a section where I can do sewing stuff. Oh, let's see. Let's try this mushroom. Let's try this color. And we should put it up here and see what it looks like. It's kind of red. And we dipped. I don't know about this. You dip the paint. You're brushing the water, and you know how it goes. All right, let's try this mushroom. Wow, this is like water repellent paper. It was beating up there. It's not too shabby. Spray your paints to make a pool. Oh, hang on. Let's show that. Spray your paints to make a pool of color in your palette. You'll get more saturation. Okay. Oh, a paper dyeing station. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. It's totally random. Um, okay. Spray. I've got it. Hey, we're just spraying everything. This isn't supposed to be clean and neat. If you saw my desk, you'd be like, why are you even worried about that being clean and neat business, Susan? I forgot I had this. I was going through a box of stuff trying to sort it. I was like, oh, hey, I've got that. Oh, hey, Debbie, I didn't even see you way up there. Oh, we are scrolling fast here. Hi, Debbie. Okay. Well, what color would you color underneath? I think that should just be ink. Leave it book page color. But let's shade the stem here. Slightly brown. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. It's probably the wrong brush. And then what I want to do is, I have water over here that y'all can't see. I want to spread that and thin it out a little bit. So I don't want it like real dark brown. Oh, look, that looks artistic. So I got this thing of watercolors. Because we're supposed to be on our trip this week to North Carolina. And I was gonna try to have some things to do. And my youngest, she has epilepsy. And she hadn't had a seizure in 13 months. And then she had one Thursday night as we were packing. Oh, no protocol. Yeah, no protocol for lives. Just ask questions, hope that I see it. Am I making fodder, Carrie? Yes. Yeah. So she had a seizure and in the bathroom. That's the fourth one in the bathroom. That's scary. At least she was out of the shower. So we opted not to go because number one, she feels miserable for quite a few days afterwards. Legs sore, especially when you fall on the legs and you kind of a half split kind of thing. So I bought these watercolors though for the purpose of working on these at my in-laws. Just have a little play and do a little bit of art. Hey Trish. So all right, I'll go back in when this is dry and draw a little like mushroom like under under the roof lines. Under the cap. Mushroom cap. That's what it is. Okay. And I don't know if I need to get it. Here we go. Oops, that's it. That's all you get. All right. So yeah, so say a prayer for her. We get she had blood work that said her medication was almost non-existent. And she only missed one dose that morning, and the doctor said that should not be a reason for her to have one. Like a missed dose is not going to cause a seizure. So, but her levels are really low. So we have to go back and do more blood work and see if it was just a fluke on the blood work or you know, is something needing to be adjusted. So, oh, now that's blue. I don't know if I want to go. that blue. Let's get a little, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to play making collage fodder because, that's what Carrie called it. And so we're doing that. Okay. I need some water. I want to take a watercolor class sometime. Maybe I'll watch some videos or so my youngest, she graduated from high school here in January. This condition being part of the problem, we went ahead and changed graduation paths. Anyways, she's going to do some Skillshare. So maybe hit up some classes up there. It is, it's an older book because it's got quite a little bit of a patina or foxing, especially on the edges. I would say a little bit older book because it's thicker. A lot of newer books are not that thick page or paper. That is a pretty blue. Boy, I squirreled there. What was I saying? Oh, she was going to take Skillshare classes. So maybe I can get there and take some watercolor or mixed media classes. I never took an art class in school. My two older brothers, I believe, did. I know my oldest brother did. My husband did. Both my girls did. I was in band the whole time. So, and then looking back in my junior year in high school, I should have taken art instead of interior decorating because Susan is not good at interior decorating. And the teacher went to my church. Boy, I had a terrible grade in that class. But it was only like a half a semester. The other half was it a half a semester? Yeah, I think it was just like I mean, it was half a year. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But I also took the foods class, cooking. Now that class, I excelled. My mom worked in the Tupperware, the warehouse office. She was one of their secretaries. And so she donated a bunch of Tupperware pizza cutters. you know, that was fun. We made pizza, clearly, because that's the pizza cutter. But she took out that big block of government cheese out of the freezer. The teacher did. And I was like, what? You keep your cheese in the freezer? But having three brothers, it's like leftover cheese. How does one have leftover cheese? So that was a concept that was new to me. People have leftover cheese. All right, let's try a little yellow center. Oh, well, it's gonna be green. So I stuck the blue in it. Yay. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. I don't mind the green in the center there. But lesson learned. I guess that's why people have paper towels out. Thank you, Trish. I got this little tray. It's this tray. I showed it at the beginning. Nobody was here. This one at Michael's. So it's just their brand. Not the cheapest. Well, okay, I take it back. In designs like this is the cheapest. Somewhere I have one that's got the little circles though, and I do not know where I've organized. Yeah, I need to get a paper towel. If my husband was watching the other room, how about a baby wipe? I love baby wipes. Sorry for the noise. Let's try a baby wipe. I think it was Gail saved her baby wipes for like they dried out and she used them on a project. Okay, what color should we color this? Because clearly blue is in my color palette tonight. We should try something different. How does one make pink from all of this? This is purple. All right. Well, we'll see. Oh, it is purple. Surprise. I do imagine myself as a good painter. Clearly, I'm not, though. I think I'm better at drawing the mushroom and flower petals than coloring with watercolors. Oh, maybe you could just dab it up. I don't know. Maybe this is a different type of paper. I know there's watercolor paper. Hey, Bex. Maybe Bex has some insight to watercolors. All right, let's spray that a little bit more. Oh, let's put a little in here. So I have a question for those who have watercolor before. If this stuff dries in here, if I let it dry in this little watercolor palette, cute tray thing, do I just add water next time and it's like rejuvenated? Does watercolor work that way? So I had fun doing this for Monday's March. Oh, Susan. Emma's from Mondays, Mojo, and March Meadows. I need more. I need more purple. But try putting the water down on the paper. So I did that over here. I did do, well, I didn't do it for the whole thing. I felt like it was beating up, so it might be this paper. And I know that if I add, I know the more water you add, the more diluted it gets. But I can also spread it around. See how it kind of beads up? As I paint over Cezanne's name here. Yeah, I'm sure he's, rolled over in his grave thinking, ugh, this crazy woman. She is painting over my name with these watercolors. I do have to stop and then turn my head. Yes, they do. If you guys do not know the Cranky Crafter, please go sub her channel. She does a thing called Friday Fodder. Oh, I can use this in Friday. Friday Fodder video. Okay, let's put a center on that and let's move on to a different kind of book page. I've got several kind pulled out here. Okay. Hi, Connie. Well, we're calling it watercoloring, but you know. All right. Shall we try another yellow center? My husband's college colors right there. Before the yellow, it was my college colors. Yeah, gesso the paper. I thought about doing that. So maybe in the future. I do have, I'm dropping things as I say this. I do have gesso sitting right here. But I've seen people do this. So maybe it is a certain kind of book page. All right, we're gonna try this one. This is the one I used the other day. from the same book where it talked about the chief eunuch. So, yeah, you know what a eunuch is. All right. No, actually, he went to East Carolina University, but I do have relatives that went to LSU. Um, my university is Stephen F. Austin State University. Axum Jackson just played in Lake Charles and lost to McNeese State Cowboys tonight. So that was left-handed. Here we go. Axum Jacks, Lumberjacks. We are the sister rival to, is it Northwestern Louisiana in Natchitoches, the Demons. Well, they won the tournament, so clearly we aren't the only ones that lost to them. I think we beat them yesterday or the day before or whenever it was. My husband's been really good about watching and keeping me posted. I live in town where my college is, so I'm not from here though, just so you know. I'm not from East Texas. Um, I don't ever go see them though. You would think I'm in town. I've been to one football game in the 8 years I've lived in this town. Yes, please go sub Marcy, the cranky crafter, because apparently she gets cranky, according to Laura. Is it Laura? Laura, the half-ass crafter. Hey, Denise. Welcome in. I'm just playing with my new watercolors. Okay, I've made flowers. Okay, I made like flowers with stems. I don't know why my stems always go the same direction. And then I have big leaves, and the leaves start out great looking, and then they turn out kind of hideous. I don't know if you guys watch. I haven't really watched her this year. Shauna Shanuki Art. She'll do these, little pen creations, marker, or, well, drawing pens, black liners. And I'm like, it just looks so easy. Why does it seem so hard when you do it? Okay, let's make a tall one here. Look at that. Still leaning. Okay. Why are leaves so hard? There we go. I will color those. Oh, you got 41 strippies cut. Hey, Sandra. Look at me waving from the sky. Fingers from the sky. Okay. I stuck my pen in the middle of my wet. Sandra, in case you missed it, here. Live from the sky. That's my artwork so far. Okay, we're going to put water on it this time. And let's make a little puddle over here on the side. This was a white paintbrush at one point. And clearly it's still slightly purple because it's got paint still stuck in it. Okay. I mean, could you just spray the paper? The paper has a tear in it. I probably shouldn't have done so many because now it's going to dry out, right? Okay. Let's go with yellow, a yellow flower. You know, I probably color just like my students do. Marcy with 2 E's. My daughter is Katie with 2 E's. Caitee. Oh, look, that's here. You're gonna make 2 yellow flowers, Susan, because you just stuck. And I spelled it that way because of my aunt in Louisiana, Carrie. Is my aunt Sandy. She lives north of New Orleans. I got married north of New Orleans, and she spells her name Sandra D, so she spells it with 2 E's, Sandy. I feel like the yellow is a little more forgiving than the other colors. Go outside the lines. Okay, let's see. It's got a little glare on it from the lights. Looks very neon on my computer screen, but I assure you it is not. That's like crayon yellow. All right, what did everybody have for supper? I had pot stickers. Um, maybe it's because number one, that is the yellow I dipped my blue paint into, and so it looked a little green, but it's actually very okay, wrong way. Very, it's almost like highlighter on the screen, but in person it looks very, you know, um, say it, Susan, crayon yellow. Okay, now we're gonna dip. There you go, Cheryl. Were you the one saying just to dip the? This is a Kleenex. Okay. What color shall we make the centers? Like kind of an orangey color, maybe? Sure. Sounds great. Right on top of the word beheaded. It's great. Susan, good choice of paper. This clearly came in a. I have a lot of pages from, Etsy, eBay, House of Books. I did quite a few of those House of Books things. Hot pink. I have to do the next one, hot pink. I don't know how to do hot pink, Denise. I don't. How does one make hot pink from those colors? I don't know how to do it. I guess you had to mix purple or purple with the red. Okay, hang on. I gotta scroll back up. Sliced apple and sliced cheddar cheese. That's good. Spaghetti and salad. Cookies. Girl Scout cookies, maybe? Were they extra special cookies? Um, let's see. Yeah, yellow is a happy color. I'm ready for the sun to be out. Carrie, I don't know if it's been raining for you all day, but it's been raining for me all day, storming. So it's finally stopped this evening. I'm ready for my spring break to have a little bit of sunshine in it. Okay, I don't know what green this is, but we're about to find out. Oh, that's pretty green. Okay, add water. Add, well, the water is green now, so we'll just add some of our clean the brushes water. All right, let's see how that goes. Right over the words handsome eunuch. Oh, arrogant, handsome eunuch. Oh, the evils of the arrogant, handsome eunuch. I don't even know what this story is. I don't care to know. Someone felt well enough to write it, though. Bye, Debbie. Um, the story on this page. Yeah, it stormed. It started last night, and I woke up this morning. Well, I woke up about 10 ish because I was tired, and I, we made no plans for the day because it was going to be rainy. So I'm still in my pajamas, but it is spring break, so therefore I am entitled to that. However, I would like to get out and do something tomorrow. So if you've never been to an HEB, I'm venturing out to HEB grocery store tomorrow. If you've never been, you can come to Texas and go to HEB. Trish, I'm pretty sure that's the line that came through here either early this morning. I'm not sure how fast stuff travels to Kentucky from, but I'm pretty sure it's that same line. HEB is awesome. Ours got updated. It's in the next town over where I work. So I do have to drive just a little bit to get there. I love going to Dallas or Houston because theirs are much bigger, even though ours did get an upgrade. Right. Here are my very 1970s yellow flowers. I feel like that's very vintage 70s. All right, let's try that. One more piece of paper. Let's try a different story. Oh, A Death in the Desert. The Brownings. This one, you can actually see this side of the paper, you can see I don't know, what do you call it? It's like ribs, like a textured paper. The side is, you can see the back side of it. Like you can see the ribs, but you don't feel it on that side. So anyways, I draw another flower because that's what I'm good at. How about we just freehand it? Let's do a little landscape picture. Let's start with some grass. I am just, this is probably way too thick of a brush, Susan, but okay. I need a, hmm. No, I don't even know if I own any rag paper, Trish. Rag paper is like really old paper. This is like a newer story, I would say. In maybe 50s, 60s, 70s would be my guess. Hang on. Let's see if I can go to YouTube. Go to settings, Susan. Okay, let's see if I can do this on the fly, you guys. Okay, community moderation. And a moderate. I'm gonna have to reach over here. Hope my pajamas and me wearing my pajamas don't get into the picture here. Okay, we type the paper monkey. Okay. Carrie, did that make you? It did. I did it. Carrie, you are a mod now. There you go. I did it. I'm so impressed with myself. Yay. So you can add your link and anybody else's links. But I can add more people. Let's see here. Let's see. This is best left to when you're not. You know, it's the underscores, but I'm sorry, I'm stretching to get to my computer here. Nope. And I cannot see anything right now. Well, I'll have to do that later. I cannot find the people. Okay. Thanks, Carrie. All right. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to paint green. It's going to freehand it sideways here. Okay. Let's just make some grass. That's Easter, right? Easter coming up. We're just going to make some grass. I could go back with a pen later and make some definition. Better definition on this page. Oh my gosh, Susan. All the watercolorists in the world are going, please stop. I will not stop. I will continue to do it in my way. Okay, now it's enough green. No grass. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. All right, a few more minutes and I'll have been up here an hour or so. Okay. Let's put let's see if we can make a pink. Don't know which one I want to. Perhaps this one. It just makes purple. And maybe blue because that blue was so concentrated. See, I'm learning. Oh my gosh, no, that's. Nope. That does look pink though in the tray. So let's use this. That which is already in here is probably, oh, it's not hot pink, but clearly I only know one type of flower. And this brush is too tiny. Okay. It's so weird though to not hear someone else talking. It's just me. Someday we'll have to have someone join me. I did put up another freebie tonight in my, I pronounce it coffee shop because it says buy me a coffee. For my 2,000 subscriber, thank you, which is long overdue because I'm at almost 2080 now. So thank you, everybody. Let's go with orange here. And a little bit of green. Oh, I see why people dry stuff first because it's kind of bleeding. Oh, while I have your ears, if you have channels that you would like to have, the channel shout out every week on the news, please email me. iturtlylove@gmail.com. Or you have a shop that you would like to see. I do have a Google spreadsheet. So if you say a channel or a shop I've already done, I'll let you know if I've already done it, and I'll let you know what week it was. But also, you can send thank yous. So if you want to tell someone thank you, I will make a little digital or a little slide in the news and say, thank you from whoever. You don't even have to give a reason why. And I'll make sure to tag whoever it is you are thanking. Awesome, Sandra. Well, I've been watching long enough. I was like, I've got to just dive in. But I do like it better with the image drawn with the pen and then watercolored on afterwards. I'm using these. These are just Molotow.com. They were on sale at Hobby Lobby. Here, let me show you the package. I do have, but here, you can even see the price tag. I got them like half off. So, well, maybe they can see it, but it's right up here. Molotow Original. Molotow. And I'm using that's upside down. So 7mm. Oh, it's blurry. They can't see that. Excuse me. Oh, I need some water. I like that pink and orange together too. And just to show you here, but this is why, it's a Monet far away. Up close, it's horrible. I need to let it dry because the green is already encroaching on my beautiful orange place. So, but yeah, I do like that. But I think I would like it even better. And I'll go back after it's dry and trace it. Maybe not with that. Well, maybe with that pen. So I like it with the black pen. It gives it definition. Yes, Trish, I want you to get some, and you and I are going to go live together. What do you think? I think so. Anybody else that wants to join? I'm off the rest of this week. But we plan ahead. I'm available for a while. Trish, you need to do it before you go on your summer vacation. And you get to go to the lake and all that stuff and do all the fun stuff. I just got these at Michael's. I don't know. Louisville, I'm sure you have more access to stores than I do. I do have Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I want to go out where Sandra is to it's like a warehouse, something warehouse, and Paper Terrace. She goes all the time when she does her little like, what's new? Well, this is the one I got, Trish, from Michael's, the 24 half pans. All these little squares though are wrapped up. So I had to get the end of a paintbrush to get it in there. That does not come with paintbrushes, so if you don't have any, you might wanna get you some because luckily I had paintbrushes. Alright, let's make one more little flower here. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's try. Boom, boom. Oh, that clearly had way more water. I think I was talking and dipping it in the water while I was talking. Okay, now we're getting a different effect here. Maybe you press down and then pull up. Oh, maybe. I don't think that's going to come out quite the way I wanted it. Craft warehouse. That's it. Yes. So I'm gonna have to. I'm out. Visit you. Bring an empty suitcase so I can shop there. It seems like they have a lot of things that the other Michaels and Hobby Lobby don't have. Um, we had a Joann's like an hour away, but clearly we don't have that anymore. So sad. I have Ollie's. Do it, do it. And then I'm gonna go visit Trish. I was hoping to do that. Well, you know what, Trish? Since we're not going to North Carolina this week, going out this summer. I don't know when that wedding is. Yes, Denise. Oh my God. That would be so fun. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's just get a block of rooms at a hotel somewhere, rent their little conference room, and let's just all go crafting. Because, like a Hampton Inn or something. um, Holiday Inn Express. Because I would love to just. Oh, look at that, Susan. Banner job there. What's that new fire flower? Oh, Daiso. Yeah, I love me some Daiso. Uh, Carrie, I mean, I can just get in my car. You tell me when, I will be there. Oh, VFW. Yeah. When I lived in North Carolina, we would just use it was very rural, and so all the little rural that is so hard to say. Rural communities had their little community building, and we would just rent those. That was back in my creative memories days. Yeah. Okay, I'll be there. Just send me map. So Carrie, my great grandparents were from Oakdale, Louisiana, and Glenmora, and we used to visit all the time. And now, of course, the only time I really go is if I go visit my aunt. She's in Folsom, and I got married in Folsom in a church that's no longer there. It was 150 at the time. It was the halfway point between North Carolina and South Texas. That's where I'm from. Yeah, they did a better job of leaving it alone. Okay, stretch it out, stretch it out. Stop playing with them. Bye, Cotty. I missed that somewhere. Okay. Senior citizen bed rest. Yeah, I'll probably have to get off a little bit because my husband will. He's going to kill me for saying that. He's only 2 years older than me. And I'm in my early 50s. You tell me when, Carrie. Trish, you let me know a good day when you get your paints and we'll meet. I like that one better. It's darker. That's a little bit better. I don't know. Oh, Beaumont's only like, let's see, driving wise, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours south east of me. I'm in the oldest town in Texas, if you want to Google it. Oh, well, you know my address, Sandra. That is the oldest town in Texas. I'm 53. I'll be 54 in June, June 15th. Do not forget my birthday. If you need my address, I'm just playing. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks, you guys, for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. That was really fun to play with it. I'm not a fan of that one just because maybe if I did something like that on watercolor paper, I like here upside down. Sorry, that one. I like that. I guess I should add my little mushroom lines in there under the cap lines. Round Rock. Hey Trish, Ben, have you tried Round Rock donuts? That is a must. You have to get the big one. I feel like I did the wrong here, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. So you're only 9 years older than me. So don't be going a whole decade. We should meet in Beaumont at the HEB. Or hey, Lake Charles. I wonder if we can rent a room at the casino. Rent a conference room. But we never get any crafting done. Oh, if you did not get donuts, you've been denied donuts, Trish, and I would demand donuts in the future when you visit Round Rock and get a Round Rock donut because you can get the big one. I got a big one and I carried it back. It fills up the whole dozen box. I carried it back on a plane. Everybody was like, that smells good. What is it? I was like, a donut. Thank you. Welcome as the flowers in May. What is your first name? Because do I know you by welcome as the flowers in May? I don't recognize that. At least I can figure out like Trisha's Crafting Whimsy. That's Trish. There's mine. And thanks for coming. Esther, welcome. Yeah, you demand a donut. Say, I'm not leaving until I get the famous Round Rock donut. If I need to drive out there and make sure you let me know. That's only 3-hour drive. It's closer to Beaumont than it is to Austin. But I can see my nephew and his baby. Wait, who's been bugging you to visit her before she moves to Maryland? I just can't stand her. Who can you not stand? Sandra. Thank you, Carrie. Yes. We need to, everyone break out your watercolors. I want a picture of the donut. I want to verify that you guys are Round Rock donut. It's glazed, but it's like a different flavor. But just, it's like a glazed donut. Yes. Get your watercolors out. Saturday, coffee clatch. I'll get my husband up. It's his Saturday off. I tell him, get up. I got to do some watercolors. Yeah, I do have watercolor paper, so maybe next time I'll try it on some paper. But, and people do this too with markers. I just was wanting to make some fodder. I believe that's the correct term. Oh, someone explain this to me. Sorry, is this for me to carry it with? Oh, maybe it's like a palette. Is that what it is? Like you do this. Oh my gosh, Susan, it's to hold it in your hand. Okay, figure it out, guys. Oh, voodoo donuts. If you ever go to Suffolk, we just gonna talk about donuts here for a minute. If you go to Suffolk, Virginia, oh, Doodle Doos. That's really good. Of course, Texas, we have Shipley donuts. I think they've branched out. I think you can go to Shipley in Florida, like Orlando, somewhere around there. But I grew up eating Shipley's and Mr. Donut, which doesn't exist anymore. I don't care for Krispy Kreme. Nobody shoot me, but I don't like it. It's too sweet. Thank you, Trish. The pink flowers. So that you like the ad-libbed one more. Hey, Jonna. Welcome in. We're talking about donuts. And we're talking about how far everybody is from each other, but we're totally driving there. Oh, everything in West Texas. That's not the direction. That's the city west. Yeah, hands down, best stuff. Yeah, and real kolaches. I think what we tend to call kolaches, pig in a blanket kind of thing, is a kablonsky is the right word. But kolache. Hey, Carol, welcome in. Yes, West, Texas. Have you been to Texas? Have you been to Texas, Marcy? Because I am from South Texas, where Texas comes to a little tip at the bottom, like on the border. And I live in East Texas now. When I was in college and I came up here, it was a 9-hour drive. Thankfully, the speed limit's increased and it's now only a 7.5-hour drive. But you can literally drive in Texas for the day and not be out of Texas. So once we get out of Texas, it's very quick to get anywhere you're going. It really is. Apricot cream cheese kolaches are my favorite. Is that like apricot jam or actual slices? Hey, we should all just meet at Cheryl's. She is central to all of us. I will pick up Jonna on the way. I will head through northern half of Mississippi. Well, sorry, we'll pick up Carrie. We'll slide over to Louisiana, and we'll head north and get Jonna, and then we'll make it up to Indiana. Oh, wait, we'll drive through Louisville and pick up Trish. Look, I got a new vehicle, so I can fit all y'all. And Denise, Nebraska, we can make a little detour. I got this new my new car. I have a you guys, it's been 11 years since I bought a new vehicle. And the technology has changed so much. My car just has Google. Like you just have Google Maps. You just have your phone stuff on the little screen. It's so cool. Um, in fact, my husband ran to the grocery store and I can watch YouTube on that screen. It was super cool. In fact, I was watching Angela the Traveling Crafter at her live sale last night. Oh, you have a green side of your state as well. So does Texas. Oh, Cincinnati. I've been to Ohio once. My husband and my mom and I, we were coming back from visiting my in-laws in North Carolina, and we went through West Virginia, and then we went up into Ohio and came back down. Went through Kentucky for the first time. Went down to Memphis. We stayed, I think, near Nashville. Then we went to Memphis the next day. My mom tripped in the jungle room, literally going up the steps. I told her I was going to make a shirt that says "My mom tripped in the jungle room." She said, "No, you're not." Thanks, Carrie, for becoming an on the spot mod. I sure appreciate you. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, every time I get my coloring books in my hand, I think about you. I think I got to close my eyes and just pick 3 colors. Jamie has coloring challenges on his channel. He had to throw away a marker in this last one. I hate when a marker dries out. Oh, yes, that green shag carpet. And then she wouldn't let me help her up. Mm. I was doing some watercolors tonight, Jamie. This is the this is the result. I got new ones at Michael's because I was supposed to be in North Carolina at my in-laws, and so I was trying to take something that could pack really well. I thought maybe my mother-in-law might want to paint too. Thank you, Jamie. Maybe I'll get up here and do some coloring sometime. Lord knows I've got markers. I use Crayola Super Tips. That's all I have, though. I don't have the cool alcohol type of. I guess no. I guess that's more water. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing about markers other than I know like Copics. You can kind of blend them. Oroville. So do y'all have gold mines there in Oroville, or is it known for gold mining, like historically? I'm just imagining that's why it's called Oroville. Oh, Sandra, man, that chocolate you sent, good golly, that was so good. The coffee one was my favorite. The little sampler pack you picked up at Dollarama. I know that was probably really loud when I just said that. Okay, let's meet in Nebraska. Oh, if you're gonna mail it, you better mail it soon because this is Texas, and it will melt. I love more. Or you can wait till winter. I'll send you money. So when you go, will they let you come across with that much? um, so do you have to pay a tariff on that stuff that you bring across, Sandra? Like when you get like Dollarama stuff and you paid Canadian taxes? Oh no, Jamie, I'm so sorry about that. I've had to do that a couple times in my 53 years, so it hurt at first, but I'll tell you, looking back, it ended up being the best thing. Okay, so you don't have to pay like a tariff. Maybe is that just on shipping stuff, maybe? So what you're saying is I need to drive up there. We're gonna head across. You're gonna take me through that little town, which was super cute, and we are gonna load up on some Nestle. I don't even know what the name of it was. It was the coffee one. And I really thought the Smarties were gonna be sweet tarts because in United States, sweet tarts are tart. They're more like M&Ms. Coffee crisps, yeah. Boy, I love it. All right, Jamie, I will definitely add you to my prayers. Sandra, is your sale tomorrow? Your consignment. Sandra does consignment sales. Plus her own stuff. I need to sell some stuff. I got a car payment now. I haven't had one in a few years. I asked this a while ago, and I don't know if someone answered or not, but if I let this dry, okay, so you do have a sale tomorrow, Denise. I love Denise's stuff. If I let this dry and I add water to it next time, will it just kind of rejuvenate? Sandra, what time? Pacific. It will reactivate. Thank you. Now where to put it so it can dry. Awesome, thanks. I really need to watch more videos on watercoloring. I was watching one last night. She had the flat brush. I don't know what she called it. But she was making like books. She was watercoloring on book page. And she was talking about using older books because they're thicker. I agree. I like that better. Even though this was a newer page, I can tell you that compared to these two. If you were late though, this was my first one that I did. And it was on, they're talking about different artists, painting artists. This was Claude Monet. Yeah. So and it talked about Cézanne and Cubism. Yeah, and they're probably like, ugh, this girl. It actually is, Jamie. And I will say, okay, I did these two first where I drew and then I painted. I drew with just a fine liner. And of course this one was the last one where I was just kind of winging it. I can see the beauty in both. I do like I plan on cutting stuff out for fodder. So 1 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow is Sandra's consignment sale. Denise is one of the consignees, is the word, I guess. Who else? Sandra. Yay! So if I tune in tomorrow, so I gotta get all my stuff done before 3 o'clock. 1 p.m. Pacific is 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Daylight Time? You put an S in there. Kay Borland and I remember you saying Jamie in the premiere video. I did a premiere one time. I was like, oh, where are people sending me messages right now? Oh, it's live. So you get chat. Oh, the Bellagio. That sounds like a fun place to stay. I stayed at the Excalibur in 2003, January, Super Bowl weekend. Friend got married at the MGM, so we just crossed the corner there. Thanks, Jamie, for stopping by. I'm getting ready to get off. I've actually probably spoken longer than I intended to, but it has a time in the corner, Susan. An hour and 11 minutes. Thanks, Jamie, for stopping by. Thanks, Sandra. Pacific Daylight Time. Because we just had time change. Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, Jonna. Thanks, Trish. Thanks, Carrie. Debbie came earlier. Let's see, Marcy, Carol. Going back up here. Esther, welcome. Let's see how far I can scroll up. Oh, Cheryl. She's in Indiana. We can just hang out at her place. And I'm probably missing somebody. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Get your watercolors out. You want to go live with me? You want me to go live with you sometime? Let me know. We can plan it. I just have to know in advance so I can plan it. But you know, sometimes I am here in the evening, so whatever, you know. And John made chocolate cake, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna get my card, Jonna. I'm on my way. Somebody's got to eat it. All right, guys. Oh, Fodder Friday coming up with Marcy at Cranky Crafter. If you haven't subbed, please do. And thanks, guys, for stopping by. And hands from the sky again. Bye. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great evening. Okay, Jonna, signing you up. Let's plan it. Call my people. All right. Bye, everyone.